All right, welcome to Life Extension Live. This is a really unique show, isn't it, today, Dr.
Yes,
Crystal?
Dr. Mike.
We are at FNCE 2022. You want to say what the full name
Yes,
is?
the Food and Nutrition Conference and Expo, the world's largest meeting of
Right.
food and nutrition experts, sponsored by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
Yeah, so we have a booth here. We got a bunch of Life Extension people working the booth, lots of RDs coming up, nutrition experts, trying our gummies,
Our focus tea.
our focus tea, and our coffee. We got Dana Mook over there working hard. Say hi, Dana. Well, they can't see you, Dana. And of course, we have Robson running the show to our left over here. All right, so today we're going to talk about something I don't think we've ever talked about before.
I don't think so ever, Dr. Mike.
The name of this show is Keratin, the new collagen. Do, do, do.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it isn't.
No, you know what? Maybe it's not the new collagen. I'm just going to say that right now
Yeah,
because collagen is important.
of course.
And I don't think anything's going to replace collagen.
We're maybe we're saying that in a way we need to give keratin some of the spotlight.
Okay.
How's that?
Yes.
All right. So we know that, and the reason it is important, keratin is another one of those proteins like collagen,
Mhm.
structural proteins in your skin. And guess what happens to them as we age?
Of course, they decline just like anything else. They are vulnerable
Yeah.
to the world around us, environmental toxins, as well as the toxins that we put inside of our
Food.
body.
Absolutely, food. So the wrinkles, the dry skin, all of that could be a sign that we're losing some of those important structural proteins in the skin. So on today's show, we're going to talk about improving hair, skin, and nail health from the inside out, why collagen is important, and why keratin needs to be included too. I
Yes.
see you changed that. It did say keratin might be the new collagen. All right.
I changed it. Here's why. Okay. We know that 70% of the weight of the inner layer of the skin is collagen. We know that collagen, I think of the spring, the mattress, right?
Yeah, I've heard you say this before. Yeah.
If you think about a mattress in the spring, and those mattresses, if you kind of lay in one spot for a long time, it gets the divot, that's your wrinkle, right? You need collagen. It's the structural support.
Like my favorite chair.
Yes, your favorite.
I have the divot.
Oh,
I'm losing. My chair's lost collagen.
time for a new chair.
And we actually have some stats, right? That what is it?
Yeah,
Age starting about the age of 20, 21, whatever. We lose, what is it?
about
1%
1% a year.
1% of collagen a year, and keratin is right there with it, right? So collagen. Let's just make sure everybody's clear, right?
Uh-huh.
Collagen, and you said it this way too. Collagen is like the scaffolding, right?
Yes.
Holding up your skin, holding up not just skin,
Yeah.
but joints, anywhere where there's cartilage and stuff like that.
Right. Along with elastin.
Elastin's
We have to
another.
remember that. That gives you, I think about the bounce back.
Yeah.
You pinch those cheeks, you pinch those baby cheeks, then they just bounce right back. I don't know. You pinch my cheeks. I don't know if the spring is
I
going
won't
to
do
be
it.
there, but you need both of those
Yeah.
to help to give you that supple skin.
Right. And that's that's kind of deeper in the skin.
Mhm.
It's the scaffolding. Keratin is literally the structural protein on top,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. That's
So-
what's on top.
So if we want healthy looking skin, we really need to complete our regimen and not only build our collagen, but build our keratin. And maybe we need to start talking about elastin as well.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. But keratin, we're going to give keratin its shine. Dr. Mike wants us to make sure we shine a light on keratin, and rightfully so.
Yeah. So it's the outer layer. So it makes sense that waterproof.
Right. So when you think about it, yes, for the skin, waterproofing, helping to seal and lock in moisture
Moisture,
as well. When you think about the hair shaft is
Shaft,
made of keratin. So when you start, that keratin starts to decline, that's when you're starting to see more shedding.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the nails.
It's all keratin.
Right. And so when you're losing the keratin, that's when you're having the nails splitting. You
It's
know,
stuff that
the-
hurts. It's not fun, right? Brittle nails,
Right.
all that kind of stuff. So keratin plays an important role, hair, skin, and nails, along with collagen. Now, obviously, Dr. Crystal, if I'm losing something in my body that's important, I want to replace it. I want to
Right.
bring it back, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, keratin has a problem, right? Kind of.
Well, yes. Well,
If I want to replace keratin, say with a supplement, because I
yes.
can't really eat it.
No, because where will you find it? It's
My nails.
Some people eat their nails. We do not recommend eating nails for your source of keratin.
So supplementation is key.
It is key,
But there's a problem.
Yes, it's not as digestible. So you want to kind of think about solubilized keratin,
Right.
To help to improve that digestibility, keratin in the body, and let it do what it needs to do to support your hair and your skin and your nails.
Yeah. What I like about the solubilized keratin is when you take it, it's not just replacing the keratin, it's actually doing something to the cells that make keratin.
Yeah, it's helping to kind of, I guess, the cell cycle is helping that cell to kind of go through the cell cycle to help more keratin be produced.
Yeah. So you're adding some keratin, but then you're activating those cells.
Right.
And which is really the best way. I mean, let the body do it, right?
Exactly.
We love that. We love it. Anything we can do that reactivates a body function.
Yes.
And let the body heal. That's the best way to do it, right?
That is the best way, Dr. Mike.
So we have some studies. We like to prove all this, right?
Of course.
We're
Life Extension.
We have to. We have lots of proof. I have to calm Dr. Crystal down sometimes. We put together these scripts. She throws hundreds of studies at me. We have hair. We have skin.
Yes.
I don't know if it's in that specific order. Yeah,
it is in that order.
Let's start with hair. Now, the solubilized keratin we are using is called synatine. That's the specific one we're using. Remember, this is a form that allows your body to absorb it.
Yes, solubilized keratin.
Yeah. Milligrams. And that's similar through all these studies.
The clinically validated dose.
Right. So in this study with hair, they had women who had damaged, fragile hair, right? 500 milligrams of the keratin, 90 days versus placebo. And what did they find?
Well, first let's talk about what they tested. So they actually scanned with an electron microscope to look at the hair's appearance. That's measurement number one.
That's a deep look.
They also measured the number of hairs lost when washing. We all know that you wash your hair and you see the hair in the shower.
You get nervous when you see that.
Oh, goodness, yes. And then, of course, the mechanical force on individual hair. So when you're brushing your hair, the shedding. So those were the three main parameters that were just kind of assessed in this study. And I'll give you some stats. I like stats.
Yes.
The number of hairs lost during washing significantly reduced by 30%, and that was awesome. At 90 days.
That meaning I'm losing less.
Right.
As I'm washing my hair, combing my hair. Right.
And the hair strength increased 12%. And these benefits were observed. I said 90 days. These benefits were observed at 60 days and 90 days. And that's an important point, Dr. Mike, because oftentimes we think we want the instant satisfaction.
Day one.
And we get impatient. You know, you start supplementing with keratin for a week and you're like, nothing's happening.
I still got hair on them when I wash. No, I like that. I like the fact that the results people started noticing things. Right. But the ultimate was the end of the 90 days.
Yes.
Excellent results. All right. So that was hair. Now we got skin.
Oh, yeah.
Same basic setup, right? 90 days, 500 milligrams of the solubilized keratin. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, so in this one, they assessed at 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. At 30 days, there was a statistically significant improvement in skin moisture. That's a 13%. 60 days, there was a 22% improvement. And we're talking about skin moisture, Dr. Mike.
Yeah.
At 90 days, a 30%. So we're seeing the longer you take the keratin, the more it's improving the skin moisture.
Yeah.
And the placebo recipients showed a decrease
during
these time frames.
Which makes sense because we're losing the structural proteins over
Right.
time. Now, listen, some of our employees are getting a little unruly out here. Did you just see what was going on? You guys can't see
We're
it.
having fun. Again, we are at FNCE 2022, the Food and Nutrition Conference and Expo here in Orlando, Florida.
All right, let's go. Now that was skin, right? Now
That
we
was
got
skin.
now we got nails.
And nails, of course. This is all about helping to improve hardness, preventing those nails from chipping and breaking.
I know I had a problem before. I felt like my nails were soft, like they just.
Oh.
Anytime I hit anything barely. Yeah. No, I didn't. I actually just upped my multivitamin, which helped.
Well, that's what they.
Right.
Yes, you do see, and I'm happy you brought that up, Dr. Mike. And this is just a quick point. The keratin, it's great, but make sure you're eating your
Right.
a good balanced diet, making sure there are no deficiencies in the minerals, the vitamins
Absolutely.
that's needed.
We Dr. Crystal and I have often said you need to be on a good foundation of diet and supplementation, multivitamin, fish oil,
Yes.
probiotic. Like those are standard.
Right.
You know, that's everyday stuff. And then when you have issues like, okay, I got problems with my nails,
Yes.
add on the solubilized keratin.
Right. So in this study, the subjects did have clinical signs of damaged nails, another 90-day study. And yes, there was improvements in hardness, about a 50% improvement
It's pretty good.
in the hardness of the nails, as well as improvement in nail smoothness. People often ridges that you find in your nails. The nails were whiter, more natural appearance. So all thumbs up for nails.
There you go. Shout out to keratin. Solubilized keratin.
Is it the new collagen,
right?
Dr. Mike?
Yeah, no. It's a part of a program of supporting all layers of your skin.
I like that.
Including the top part, which is the keratin. That's a complete skincare regimen.
Yeah, so let's give keratin some shine.
We have a protocol, right? Lifeextension.com, or was this an article?
No, this is an article, lifeextension.com/keratin. And the article is titled Beauty from Within, Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails.
There you go. Keratin, are you happy? Are you happy we talked about you? That's great. Hey, thanks for watching. Again, we're at FNCE 2022. Now we have another live coming up.
At 3 o'clock.
At 3 o'clock.
Eastern Standard Time.
I'm going to be talking about adaptogens with the guest, right? And then tomorrow you're on
9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be talking about brain fog with a special RD guest as well.
Yep. And then we're going to wrap it all up with what Dr. Crystal and I learned at FNCE.
Yes.
So lots of live shows coming up. So like, share, comment, say you're interested. So you see all these lives coming into your Facebook. What do they call it? Thread? Channel? Feed.
I think that's the term, Dr. Mike.
Feed. All right, listen, we're having a great time. We're going to go back to sampling some of the food.
I know.
There's some good stuff.
I want more focused tea.
Thank you for watching. Again, show back up at 3 p.m. I'm Dr. Mike. Thanks for watching.